car when the room goes quiet. My name on your tongue so slow. I answer pretending I'm fine. You laugh like you already know. You talk like the night belongs to us, like distance is just a word. Your secrets are pressed between pauses. I feel them in every word. After midnight, you're the shadow on my skin again, saying this stays somewhere only we remember. We don't cross that line, but we lean so close it bends. After midnight, you're the question I don't end. You say you can almost see me, bare feet on a cold wood floor, street glow across my shoulder, heart half open door. You breathe like you're right here beside me, a whisper against my ear. You're tracing the edge of a boundary I've drawn, but it disappears. After midnight, you're the shadow on my skin again, saying this stays somewhere only we remember. We don't cross that line, but we lean so close it bends. After midnight, you're the question I don't. If I turned off this light, would you fade or fall in deeper? If I said come inside, would I lose the quiet keeper? So I let you stay in the space between the words we hide. Safe on the wire, safe on the wire, we ride. After midnight, you're the shadow on my skin again. Shadow on my skin again. Stays somewhere only we remember. We don't cross that line, but we lean so close it bends. After midnight, you're the question I don't end. After midnight, you're the secret I don't send. Slow motion love. Slow motion love. Half a glass on the table, lip print, cherry on the rim. You ask if I'm able to stay and let the quiet dim. Your hand reaching over, stop short of touching mine. We dance around the question, 1 inch at a time. Slow motion love, we're talking like we're not in danger. Slow motion love, two strangers acting like we're strangers. Keeping this space, but your eyes keep crossing lines above. If we fall tonight, let it be slow motion love. Slow motion love. Latex Coded in small talk, still up at 2 a.m. You say that you're wide awake, I say I'm just thinking again. You're tracing every secret between each word we send. We circle what we're feeling and call it just a friend. Slow motion love, we're talking like we're not in danger. Slow motion love, two strangers acting like we're strangers. Breath on the phone, but our hearts are staying just enough. If we cross that line, let it be slow motion love. Slow motion. You say I don't wanna hurt her, I say I don't wanna lie. So we keep our distance closer than we'd ever dare describe. If honesty is holy, why does it feel like sin when every careful goodnight pulls you back again? Slow motion love, we're talking like we're not in danger. Slow motion love, two strangers acting like we're strangers. Holding this hush, but the silence keeps on filling up. If we risk it all, let it be slow motion love. Slow motion love. Slow motion love. Yeah, touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. You call me when it's quiet, name on my screen like a spark. You always sound like a secret, talking soft in the dark. You say you're stuck in the middle, heart in a place I can't hold. You trace the edge of my limits, then you let the moment fold. We're touch and go, in and out of the flame. You pull me close, but you won't say my name. We're almost, but you'll never let it show. So we keep it on the surface, keep it touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. You know my favorite confession, the one I never quite say. You read the pause in my breathing, like you could take it away. You leave your jacket and reasons hung on the back of my door. You say you don't wanna need this, then come back needing it more. We're touch and go, in and out of the flame. You pull me close, but you won't say my name. We're almost, but you'll never let it show. So we keep it on the surface, keep it touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. If you ever cross that line, would you stay till morning light? Or would you slip into the silence like you do every time You say you're only passing through, but you still linger on my skin. Every distance that you keep is the reason I let you in. We're touch and go, in and out of the flame. You pull me close, but you won't say my name. We're almost, but you'll never let it show. So we keep it on the surface, keep it touch and go. Touch and go. Touch and go. Touch and go. Door half closed, you lean on the frame like a question. Low lamp glow, tracing the edge of your attention. We move slow, circling words that we don't mention. I should go, you smile like you doubt that intention. Velvet mood, pulling me into you. All of the lines blur in this quiet room. We keep our distance, just enough to feel it bloom. Nothing to prove, drowning in this velvet mood. Phone face down, your eyes say more than what you're saying. Soft background, old movie on, but when I'm playing, heart too loud, I hear it echo when you're breathing. One small vow, we keep it gentle, keep it easy. Velvet mood, pulling me into you. All of the lines blur in this quiet room. We keep our distance, just enough to feel it bloom. Nothing to prove, drowning in this velvet mood. Sweet temptation in the spaces between every word you save. All our secrets in the silence, safe in the dark we made. Are we only for the nighttime? Will we fade with the perfume? For now I just fall deeper, deeper in this velvet mood. Velvet mood, pulling me into you. All of the lines blur in this quiet room. We keep our distance, just enough to feel it bloom. Nothing to lose if all we keep is something true. Me and you, breathing in this velvet moon. Still awake, city's getting quiet, but my mind's on loud. You're a glow on my screen in an empty house. We don't talk about it, we just circle around. Little words, heavy heart, you're a secret sound. You say you should be sleeping, I say I'm almost fine. We're dancing on the edges of a thin, thin line. Still awake. things we never say, all the almost lovers in our way. But you're the one that's keeping me still awake, tracing every line of your name in the dark. We're careful what we crave, but you're the one that's keeping me still awake, still awake. You call just for a minute, but we both stay on. Hear your breath in the silence, like a favorite song. You're 1,000 miles from the curve of my hand, but the way you say my name feels too close to stand. You say it's complicated, yeah, I say I understand, but we're holding to a promise with a shaking hand. Still awake, thinking about the things we never say, all the almost lovers in our way. But you're the one that's keeping me still awake, tracing every line of your name in the dark. We're careful what we crave, but you're the one that's keeping me still awake, oh, still awake. If I see you in the daylight, will we fade like this? Or would all these little glances turn to something missed? So we keep it in the half-light where it feels so safe. 2 hearts on the speaker, learning how to wait. Still awake, thinking about the things we never say, all the almost lovers in our way. But you're the one that's keeping me still awake, tracing every line of your name in the dark. We're careful what we crave, but you're the one that's keeping me still awake. You say you should be sleeping, I let the silence stay. Hang up on my heartbeat, says you're on your way. Still awake. Blue glow my skin, your name on my screen again. Up late with a half-typed line, you delete it, then you hit send. You say you're just bored, I say I'm just fine, just chill. Reading between those words feels stronger than what you will. We keep it careful, we keep it kind, still every silence tangles my mind. You say it's nothing, but in this quiet something's alive in the lines you write. This little night text saying way too much, 3 dots blinking, feels just like a touch. We keep the distance, still we bend that line. Soft-spoken secrets hiding in plain sight. You say sleep well, but you don't press send, yeah. Every night text pulls me back again. You ask where I've been, like you had some kind of claim. Photo of your empty glass, you don't say it, but you say my name. You talk about her, I talk about him, we laugh, but every low we drop covers tracks we never had. We call it habit, we call it late. Timing's a stranger at your gate. You write your trouble, then you erase. I see the truth in the typing space. This little night text, saying way too much. Oh yeah, 3 dots blinking, feels just like a touch. We keep the distance, still we bend that line. Soft-spoken secrets hiding in plain sight. You say sleep well, but you don't press send, yeah. Every night text pulls me back again. Screen dim, but my heart stays bright. Who are we when it's just the night? Hands clean, but the thought runs deep. Are we a promise we'll never keep? You right, I miss and faded out slow. I answer same, like you already know. This little night text, saying way too much. 3 dots blinking, feels just like a touch. We keep the distance, still we bend that line. Soft-spoken secrets hiding in plain sight. You say sleep well, but you don't press send, yeah. Every night text pulls me back again. So keep it quiet, keep it between us two. Every night text says what we can do, till the sun comes and we both pretend. But every night text starts it all again.